Thank you very much, sir, for joining us on KTN News. Now, Kriegler has basically commented or talked about politicians using judicial processes to achieve political solutions. What's your take on that?
I think, this is a judge who is very familiar with our process. I mean, he was the chair of a commission that looked into the post-election issues in 2007. He have made recommendations that informed our election laws. So I think the point he's raising is that although there is an element of a legal process when someone loses an election, what he was criticizing is that politicians manufacture claims. They manufacture grievances, which are of political nature, and then they go to court. So I think what he was saying is that this concept of politicians going to court as a matter of course, even when they don't have a proper legal grievance, is what destroys the political system of a country. And it's a valid point. Okay. Yes.
Now, being a lawyer that represented the President Uhuru Kenyatta in 2013 and 2017, you after the election was nullified, the petition, the election of Uhuru Kenyatta was nullified, you said that this was a political decision that was made. Do you augur or agree with what the Kriegler was saying?
Absolutely. I mean, we didn't make the statement or the submission that the judges make a political decision lightly. I mean, when you look at that case, the evidence that was adduced by the petitioner and then the judgment by the court, we are more fortified. We are vindicated in our view that what the Supreme Court, the decision it reached was purely a political decision. It was not legal because there was no legal basis really for invalidating the election of 8th August 2017. Mm-hmm. Yes. And I mean, the point Kriegler raises actually, is in tandem with what we said, in that most of the times he said that when politicians bring issues that are political in nature, the court inevitably will give a judgment that's political in nature too. Mm-hmm. Yes.
And finally, sir, what are the recommendations or do you think should be done to improve the judicial system in the country that seems to have be hitting the rocks from either side of the political divide?
We have the best laws in this country. The IBC has done a wonderful job. And I say this because I've done some election petitions where we have opened those servers, where we have opened those machines, where we have done a recount, where we have, gone through every document that the election process was employed. And in remote parts of this country, like in Mandera North, and I can tell you, it's amazing because that election was conducted so well. The mistakes were so few. Of course, there were small mistakes here of, small numbers, 1, 2, 3. But it's amazing. I mean, amazing. If you look at the election petitions, only one has succeeded in Kenya. And that one has succeeded because of qualification of the candidate. But in terms of systematic or systemic mistakes, there is absolutely zero. And I think when this process comes to an end, it will vindicate the point we raised all along, that the Supreme Court really invalidated the election for other consideration other than the law. Yes.